Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Chevrolet Volt Premier plug-in hybrid, as well as learn about the features and configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2019 Chevrolet Volt is one of the better plug-in hybrids on the market right now. Its powertrain provides up to 53 miles of electric-only range, which is about twice as much as other plug-in hybrids on the market. Once its battery runs out, the Chevrolet Volt's ace in the hole is a 1.5-liter gasoline engine that kicks in once the battery runs low, allowing the Volt to drive up to 400 miles, a range that matches or exceeds that of a typical gasoline-powered car. And for 2019, the Volt gets an optional 7.2 kilowatt-an-hour onboard charger that should cut 240-volt charging time in half. That means you can fill up on electricity in a little over 2 hours. The 2019 Chevrolet Volt is a 5-seat plug-in hybrid hatchback sedan offered in LT and Premier trims. Both come with a plug-in hybrid system consisting of twin electric motors, a 1.5-liter gasoline engine, and an 18.4 kilowatt-an-hour lithium-ion battery pack. Total system output is 149 horsepower and 294 pound-feet of torque. You need to plug it in to fully recharge, but the battery pack can also be partially recharged on the go from the gas engine and regenerative braking. As you can see, the 2019 Chevrolet Volt plug-in hybrid is only available in 2 trim levels, LT and Premier. The LT has a decent amount of equipment for the money, but I go with the Premier. The Premier gets the quicker 7.2 kilowatt-an-hour onboard charger as standard, although it is optional on the LT. And it also, you get to add some optional safety features with the Premier, such as adaptive cruise control and an upgraded forward collision mitigation system. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of our 2019 Chevrolet Volt Premier plug-in hybrid. I actually like the Chevy Volt. I always have. We can see right here, it's got a nice color selection. We can actually check out the exterior colors for our 2019 Chevrolet Volt. This color that they're showing right here is called Pacific Blue. And the metallic, if you don't know what metallic means, that's just the metallic, that's just the sparkle flake that you would see in the paint like when the sunlight hits it. This next color is Iridescent Pearl. There's also this green mist metallic. Now, normally I wouldn't think that this was a color I'd like, but for some reason on this car, I don't know if I choose this color, but it doesn't seem to bother me, this color on this particular kind of car. Here's satin steel metallic. Here's silver ice metallic. We've got this summit white that looks pretty good. This mosaic black, not bad. Possibly might be our color. And then there's this Cajun red tint coat. Here are some other notable features for the 2019 Chevrolet Volt Premier. They say you can get up to 22 miles per hour of charge with available 240-watt volt 32-amp charging unit. Okay, we got that. Over here, they say on average, new owners of the Volt travel 1,100 miles between fill-ups with regular charging. Interesting. And then there's this My Chevrolet app with EV remote key fob add-on for 5 years. Maybe they'll tell us a little bit more about that. And then last year, the Chevy Volt was an IIHS top safety pick when equipped with available driver confidence 2 package. I don't normally get into this stuff, and I'm still not, but apparently they're giving away EV federal tax credits. They say get it while it's still available. At the time of this recording, they're still giving out some tax credits. Don't know when you'll see this video, but as of right now, they're still doing that. So yeah, here they're just basically telling us that the Volt makes 294 pound-feet of torque, and that you're going to feel that torque when you press the accelerator. I would like to drive this car to feel that. And then, of course, they're letting us know that this car also has that 1.5-liter direct injected engine and 2 electric motors, right? And so that we know that this engine can help recharge the electric motor, as well as the regenerative brake system can also do that. Well, they say here that the range is up to 420 miles of total range. It says, hey, if you're not sure if 53 miles of electric-only range is enough, the Volt will seamlessly switch over to gas to extend your range. And then over here, they're letting us know that, it's got 53 miles of battery range and that the average commute is around 40 miles round trip. I guess that really depends on where you live. And then again, they're just reiterating, we already knew this from before, that on average, new owners of the Volt travel 1,100 miles between fill-ups with regular charging. That's crazy. That's crazy good. So how does the 2019 Chevrolet Volt plug-in hybrid work? Well, they're telling us 2 electric motors work together to optimize efficiency and conserve your electric range. Volt has a gas-powered range extender, their engine, that automatically switches on when your charge is running low. How long does the battery last on the 2019 Chevrolet Volt plug-in hybrid? Well, with over 140,000 Volt drivers on the road, the numbers speak for themselves. They say Volt offers owners peace of mind with the Chevrolet Complete Care, which includes battery and electric component coverage and courtesy transportation for 8 years. Well, they didn't tell us how long the battery actually lasted. It said, how long does the battery last? And then they come to tell us that, well, there's this Chevy Complete Care and that they'll cover you with some transportation. So that doesn't say much, and it certainly doesn't inspire confidence when we just ask a flat question and they give us a runaround answer, clearly. Does the 2019 Chevrolet Volt run on gas? Yeah, it does. Yes, you can put gas in it. Volt seamlessly switches to its gas-powered generator when the battery charge is depleted, offering you an extended range of 367 miles on a full tank. Okay, so I stand corrected. I said 400 miles, and then I thought it was 420, and it's actually 367 miles of pure gas engine-only range. Also, can the 2019 Chevrolet Volt regenerate energy? Yeah, it can do that through regenerative braking, which captures otherwise lost kinetic energy and transfers it back to the battery. And with Regen on Demand, Volt allows you to increase the regenerative braking effect. Very cool. So would this mean that if you're a person that tends to ride the brakes, that in this one case scenario, that might be a benefit? I said Regen. It's Regen. I said Regen. Regen on Demand. That's hilarious. With a simple pull of the Regen on Demand paddle on your steering wheel, you're able to slow down without using the actual brake pedal. This also converts kinetic energy into electricity and then transfers it back to the battery. Of course, you must use your brake pedal if you need to stop immediately. Yeah, gotcha. And then over here on the right, they're talking about energy screens. Look at the screen up here with the big graph up here. It says, want to know where you're using the most energy or how much charge you have left in the battery? All of that valuable real-time information is housed on the color touchscreen and driver information center behind the steering wheel. There's a couple of ways to charge this hybrid, this Chevy Volt hybrid. There's the 120-volt charge, which can be plugged anywhere, and this is the standard 3-prong outlet for your house. And then there's the 240-volt charging with that new 7.2 kilowatt onboard charger. Well, it's available on the LT model, and it's standard on the Premier, and it can provide up to 22 miles per hour of charge with that particular unit, and that's twice as fast as the previous model. Usually I do this in the beginning. I forgot to take a look at the gallery. Let's look at the gallery and just quickly go through these photos of the new 2019 Chevy Volt. It looks attractive. I love the new look. It's cleaned up. It's really nice looking. What got me thinking about this car is some neighbors just a few houses down the street have one, and it's got new plates on it. I don't think it's a brand new one, but it's got new plate. It's new to them, and I always see the plug sitting in there for the last few days, and so I've been thinking about Chevrolet Volts, and so here we are looking at a Chevrolet Volt. Here's one in the city. Here's one out in the country, actually, and here it is back in the city. And here they're showing what looks like the LED lights. The styling's actually nice. Oh, look how the Volt has actual electric bolt right through the V. Very cool. The interior, very attractive. Surprisingly attractive, actually. Surprisingly attractive. I'm a total gas guy, horsepower, diesel trucks, da-da-da-da-da. That said, this car is really nice. I could see myself driving around in this. A hybrid. It still has an engine, but it also can get around on electric. And I like that whole possibly 1,100 miles in between fill-ups. Here's your multi-function wheel. Looks like they show a heated steering wheel. Look, you got a big digital speedometer in the middle of there. Obviously, you've got some lots of information about your electric range on this information display and dash cluster and all that. And I think we're back to the beginning. So let's move on. So there's a standard 8-inch diagonal touchscreen. There's an available 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. And Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility is actually standard for the 2019 Chevrolet Volt, whether you get the Premier or you get the LT. So regardless of configuration, here's a shot of the Android Auto right there. This was, if you didn't know, the Apple CarPlay. And then here's the Android Auto. And then here they're just merely showing the home screen of the 8-inch diagonal touchscreen, right? We can see the Apple CarPlay button, Android Auto. Here you can click for your energy settings, navigation, phone, audio, users, and settings. Very cool. I think General Motors puts this in most of their products. This teen driver. Be there even when you're not with the teen. Be there even when you're not with a teen driver. With this technology that helps to encourage better driving habits and let parents know how their teenager drove the vehicle. So yeah, you can get these report cards and stuff. I'm not going to go off into that because that's not really the point of this particular build and price, but cool feature. Okay, the 2019 Chevrolet Volt Premier plug-in hybrid has some safety. There is, it says, with its available advanced safety and response technology, Volt plug-in hybrid was designed to help you prevent trouble before it happens and to send help if needed. So it says available. When you see the word available, that means it's optional. That lets us know that this is not standard equipment, right? The word available. There's an available adaptive cruise control. There's an available lane keep assist with lane departure warning. There's an available rear cross traffic alert. There's an available forward collision alert, an available forward automatic braking. Now, your airbags, however, are standard. The Chevrolet Volt features 10 airbags. There's an automatic crash response. So I'm sure the OnStar system can alert emergency services if there's an accident, if it detects the vehicle's been in an accident. There's an available adaptive cruise control. And then there's an available lane keep assist with lane departure warning. Here they're talking about that complete care that you can get for this Chevy Volt. You get one maintenance visit that includes tire rotation and a 27-point inspection. There's 8 years or 100,000 miles of battery and electric component coverage. Okay, so I guess that's really letting us know that that battery is going to last you at least 8 years or 100,000 miles. And then also with that, you get a courtesy transportation. So I guess if you have to have your vehicle serviced, you get courtesy transportation. I'm assuming, there's 5 years, 60,000 mile, 24-hour roadside assistance, 5 years, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. Good stuff. Okay, so we've learned all about our 2019 Chevrolet Volt Premier plug-in hybrid. Let's build it now, okay? Okay, we've got the Chevrolet Volt Premier selected, and there's nothing else to do on this page. So let's go choose our color. Okay, here we are at the colors. Now, I wasn't crazy about any of these colors, to be honest with you. I did say I kind of like the mosaic black, and I'm going to stick with that. These other two colors down here, these premium colors, the Iridescent Pearl is $1,000. The Cajun Red is $400. And it's not so much about those that they cost money. They just don't really do anything for me. So we're going to stick with the mosaic black. As far as the interior is concerned, can we get a shot of the interior? Yeah. Can we get a better shot of the interior? Yes. We're going to do the jet black with the jet black leather appointed seats. Oh, leather appointed seats. Perfect. Wonderful. So we're going to do that. We're sitting at a total price right now of $35,995. Let's go look at the packages and see if there's anything we think we might want. Okay, so I ended up choosing all the packages. I got the Driver Confidence 2 package. I don't know if you caught it in the beginning. I said last year the IIHS gave this car top safety pit crash test results when it was equipped with the Confidence 2 package. The Confidence 2 package has all that available safety tech that we just read through real quick. The lane change alert, the rear cross traffic alert, for collision warning, the lane keep assist, all that stuff. It's not even $1,000. It's smart money to spend. So we're going to do that. We've got that. And then we've got the winter summer mats. So we've got the all-weather floor mats. Those are the rubber ones or whatever. And then the premium carpeted floor mats. That was a $260 package. Then we got the interior protection. No, we didn't get that package. Then we got the Blackout Package. And the Blackout Package was just for fun. Front and rear black bow tie emblems. We get these little sporty 17-inch 5-split-spoke machine face gloss black wheels and some sport pedals. I mean, it's really an appearance package, but since we had the mosaic black, it's just fun. And it wasn't a lot of money. It's $2,000, but, you know, it's all for the wheels, and it's fun. Okay, now we're over here on exterior. We're not going to opt for the low emissions package. You know, I always get wheel locks. I think it's cheap insurance. But we're not removing our blackout package for that, so not today. Illuminated charge port. Yeah, I'd want the illuminated charge port. They're not going to show a picture. A green ring of light makes it easier to see the charge port in low light situations. Yeah, I want that. I think that sounds fun. It's $275. Do I want an outdoor vehicle cover? Probably not at this time. Front license plates? No. Safety. What's this forward automatic braking? Why don't we have that? And this seems like it might be bundled into something, or do we already have it? What happens if I check this? We would have to remove the blackout package. We're not going to redo that. We're not going to do that, and we're not going to add the adaptive cruise control. So you know what? I think we're okay with the forward automatic braking. We already have a ton of safety features, the Confidence 2 package, which makes it an IIHS top safety pick. So I think we're okay with that. Okay, we can add navigation to our infotainment system for $570. So we'll go ahead and do that as long as we don't have to remove anything. We have to add wireless charging. That's okay. Perfect. We'll do that. Add wireless charging. Do we want the rear side window manual sunshades? Yeah, we want that. It's too bad they don't show a picture of that. But that's going to put those mesh screens that you can pull up from right by the windows for your back passengers so they're just not getting nailed with sunlight. That's nice. We're going to get that. That's $120. We're not going to do the adaptive cruise control because we know we have to remove the blackout package for that. Reflective window shade. I don't think we need that. Ambient lighting. Where does it give us the ambient lighting? Illuminates the footwells and cup holders with a soft glow. $575. I want it. Additional 120 volt portable charge cord. You never know. Maybe. You might need that. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. What else? Cargo nets? Nah. EV charge cord bracket? We probably don't need that. Here's all our safety options. We got that. Let's go take a look at accessories. There's probably nothing we're getting over there, and I'll tell you why here in a second. General Motors, which is what Chevrolet is, they like to have all these little extra accessories that's unrelated to any vehicle, like these Bluetooth headphones, right? We don't need to option our Chevrolet Volt with Bluetooth headphones. It's not really important, is what I'm saying. So, you know, all these little things, the cargo management, you know, the little nets and boxes and storage bins and all that stuff. You can get that stuff at the parts counter at your local Chevrolet dealer anytime. We don't need to mess with that, and so we're not. That said, let's go over to the summary. Okay, so, wow, the standard vehicle price was $38,120. We're walking out of here at $40,350. So, yeah, there must be a whole bunch of deep discounts, and we don't get into all that. We can clearly see they've got these minus $4,000. I can see that. We did $2,075 worth of options, and we did $3,200 and change worth of packages. I did print off this build summary, so if you like the way that I built and spec'd out this 2019 Chevrolet Volt Premier hybrid, plug-in hybrid, it's front-wheel drive, you can download the build summary in the description below, all right? I like this car. I legit like this car. It's a great car. Let's take a look at the exterior real fast before we sign off on it real quick. Well, not from that angle. Let's not look at it from that angle. All right, that looks better. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you've watched this video from front to back, you're awesome. Thank you. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't, please subscribe. Also, like and share my content. I'd really appreciate that as well. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'm going to see you on the very